We're used to living our day-to-day lives within comfort zones. I recently read a book that explained the ancient Japanese concept of Misegai, the idea that epic challenges in nature offer a brain, body, and spirit reboot to break through previous limits and deliver new levels of confidence and competence. This week, we're challenging ourselves to exist on the edge of comfort, pushing our boundaries to new heights.
It's a huge parking lot, and we're about to enter. We already don't know which way we go, but we're gonna guess it's this way. No, I think it's this way. Are you sure? No.
My mom and I will be trekking 70 kilometers over the span of 4 days through Assiniboine Provincial Park. We originally planned for 5 days, completing a through hike from Banff Sunshine Village, hiking around the Mount Assiniboine area for 2 days, and finishing at the Mount Shark Trailhead. We changed plans last minute and decided to do an out and back from Mount Shark for less driving. This stretch has much higher elevation and proved more difficult on the way in. Day 1 was the easiest, a flat 15 kilometers to Marvel Lake for our first campsite.
First break of the day, eating some carrots, hopefully can cut down on some of that weight. And my second egg salad sandwich. I ate the first one at the car for breakfast. How many kilometers was that? 14. We just hiked 14 kilometers. We made it to Marble Lake Campground. Our packs weigh about 40 pounds each. There is a porta potty here, food storage and cooking area, and a creek. We're gonna unload, get camp set up, and then probably go explore Marble Lake. So we dropped our bags, set up tent, and hiked, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes to Marble Lake. And we're just exploring the area right now. Hopefully we get a nice sunset tonight. One thing we've noticed is there is no other humans here. I mean, we've seen like 1 or 2 other groups, but it's very quiet, I guess because it's so late in the season. And it is so hot, it's like summer weather right now. How are we here all by ourselves? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to see that, but that is fresh bear scat. Not that fresh, but they've been here.
As we rest on this isolated beach for hours, waiting for the sun to set, I've been thinking about this book, The Comfort Crisis. Some may find walking one foot in front of the other for hours as boring, but in those moments the part of our brain that processes information is deactivated, which sparks a desire to do something about our boredom, allowing the mind to wander. A place where I can tap into my creativity, process complicated thoughts, and ultimately allow us to get things done when we are faced with the demands of our day-to-day lives.
So I put 2 oatmeal packs in here, a little stasher bag, and then I have goji berries, chocolate chips, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, health. I know. Walking on a bean. Little forest chicken. Bye. got our rain covers on. It's a little sweaty with the rain jackets because it's still warm. Luckily it's only just drizzled on us, but we made it. We're overlooking Marvel Lake right now, so we gotta walk along this entire lake. We just finished Marvel Pass, which is about 6 kilometers. Now we're on to Wander Pass, which is about 3 kilometers, and it's all switchbacks. This is why people do it starting from the other end instead of doing out and back. It's all up. Lunch is, I've got 3 slices of cheese bread, sandwich meat, and a Baby Bell. Officially hit the Larch Valley. That's not an official name, but so many larches in here. This is the most beautiful place I think I've ever been. One of the craziest parts is there's hardly anyone here. I've done larch hikes during this time of year on more popular hikes near Vancouver, and it's like a single file line. Here, there's no one else. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden. In from Mount Shark, you'll pass by Mount Magog to get to the campground. Assiniboine's right there. You've got Sunburst Mountain, the back of it. And you've got the Nublet and the Nub up there. And it's funny how those are built to look at that. Well, naturally not built, but. And our campsite is behind those trees.
They're all over the place. This is a huge campground.
We made it. We're sitting on a tent pad. There's a lot of different camping areas. You can only cook food at 2 different places, so we can't find those other campsites. We put 2 tents on 1 tent pad, and we're tucked away in the corner, complete privacy. We've got Assiniboine to the right here, and a pit toilet up there. That's Sunburst Mountain. Ooh, that's a lot of floaties. At least it's ice cold, you know? Sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed. Okay, give me your muggie. Our first look at Assiniboine. Assiniboine, Sunburst. This place is magical. Breakfast time. Blue. Just had oatmeal again for the 3rd day in a row. Getting our electrolytes in. And we're ready to hike up to Nublet, Nub Peak, whatever they're called. We left at 10:30, but we're going to do it again tomorrow morning, so we'll get a lay of the land. We'll see what type of lighting we can get. There is no one out here right now though, and it's so peaceful. So we're at the Nublet, which is the first stop, and then we have That's where you hike up from the cabins. If you continue going up, you go to Nub Peak. It's all rock scrambly, but the hike from the campsite to Nublet is barely, it's really easy. It took like 45 minutes. Oh, whole foot in the water.
Learn from me and don't get this mac and cheese if you don't want to eat the liquid at the bottom. I had to pack it out and it made it pretty heavy in my garbage bag that I was collecting.
Okay, we've ate mac and cheese. We've napped. We're going up for round 2. Fingers crossed we get a good sunset so I can show you guys. Hiking back down in the dark, but that was an amazing sunset. So we've had our last breakfast, we're packing up. It's a beautiful bluebird day. All our gear is wet from the frost overnight. Well, not our gear, but our tents. And it weighs so much more with that extra water. And we don't have time to hang it up on a clothesline.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight.
It always feels good.
Found what we're looking for in life.
Lake Magog Campground to Mount Shark Trailhead, about 30 kilometers. We're hoping we can do it in
8 hours.
8 hours, okay. Lake Magog in all its glory. One last look. You can see the base of Assiniboine is right there.
You and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the
Marble Lake.
crickets, see the moon.
We've officially made it to Marble Lake, 1.3 kilometers till the campsite. We are not stopping though, we're gonna go all the way back to the car today. I should mention, this time of year, this place is usually covered in snow, according to one of the rangers at the Assiniboine Lodge. The yellow larches have usually all fallen, the needles have fallen. Incredibly lucky we had such warm weather. And the best part about hiking in the fall is no bugs.
With you and I, the future is bright.